Someone's just told me the Barrens are built on land filled with methane gas.
What?
You are going to put us up in a hotel until it is absolutely safe for us to return to our homes.
I'm still living there, so's Ray Wyatt.
Well, you can take your chances if you like, but I'm not compromising my family's safety.
It's a Celtic cross. I hope it brings you luck.
Within 2 minutes of his Premiership debut.
Thanks.
Morning, Zoe.
Morning, Mr. Wyatt.
Morning, Zoe.
Morning, Mrs. Block.
Morning.
Morning. I'll come up with you.
Ray, stop it. The lift's going to open in a moment. Look, I've got a headache.
I'm glad you didn't say that last night.
Good morning, Mrs. Block.
Yes, it is, isn't it, Sandra?
The board meeting was supposed to start 10 minutes ago. They're all waiting for you.
Thank you.
How could I be so late? Why didn't you wake me?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, my back.
Why didn't you wake me? I would have slept in the chair instead of you. Look, still, we move into the new house today. If we're allowed back to the Barrens, that is. Will you be home for lunch?
I'm telling you, I want what he's on. It's only fair. Hey, Monday, don't you reckon your timekeeping ought to be better, mate, for the money you're on? What's up with you?
I have a bad back, I think.
Lucky boy.
You're never getting it on with Siobhan, are you?
Well, why wouldn't he? Still, all that'll change now that he's married.
Yeah, right.
Sorry to call a meeting at such short notice. Thank you all for coming now, especially Councillor North. I know you're very busy. There's only one item on the agenda this morning. As you all know, Mr. Tatani's withdrawn his guarantee of our loans to the club.
Oh, I hope I'm not being painted as the villain here. I can hardly be expected to bankroll a club in which I have little say, can I?
We have to come up with some other kind of security, or at least some other way of paying our debts off. I've tried putting the Barrens up for security, but for reasons I think you'll all understand, it's pretty hard to get a decent valuation for the houses at the moment.
So?
So, I'm left with very little choice. We own the freehold to the Dragon's Lair. I've been told it'll fetch 20 million. I plan to sell it, then secure a 100-year lease on the ground.
Mrs. Block, that's ridiculous.
It's the best way forward for this club. This way we can pay off some of the debts I inherited from my husband and invest further in the team.
That's like selling off the family silver.
You'll be lucky to make 20 million. It's edge of town, hardly prime land. And anyway, once you've raised this capital and spent it, what exactly will Harchester United have in the way of assets?
Stability. And we'll be free of crippling interest payments.
Yeah, and it'll be free of anything to stake its future on. It's a short-term fix, Linda. English football is littered with clubs who've cashed in their assets and spent too much too soon.
Excuse me, gentlemen, just a moment.
What?
Andy, where's the gaffer?
Search me.
He's definitely coming in, though, right?
Yeah.
So I've got something urgent to talk to him about, concerning our African prince over there.
That is one serious sister. Look at that.
Hey, she looks familiar. And rather tasty, may I add.
What are you doing here?
I would have thought that was obvious. You're the talk of Lagos. Or rather, your marriage is.
I can explain that.
I hope you can.
What's going on here, then?
Ray, this is Lola. Lola Loco. She's a friend of mine from Nigeria.
That's all very nice, but this is training time, not personal time. Come on.
I think we must talk, eh?
I think so too.
Hey, come on.
Wait for me.
Down, Monday, eh? Who's the Doris then?
What?
The woman.
It's a friend.
Of course. Now you're a married man. So what's her name?
It's Lola.
Oh, really? Cooey. Lola. All right, darling?
Oi, that'll do. Fletch, go again.
Andy?
Goal. I reckon we should get her along on Saturday. She's a beauty.
I'm telling you, she's lost the plot. She'll have a nervous breakdown if she goes on like this.
Sorry about that. Right. I suggest that we take a vote on my proposal. All those in favour of mortgaging the ground, please raise your hands.
We can sit here as long as you like, Linda, but I don't think anyone's going to put their hand up.
In which case you leave me very little option. You're all sat.
What? I beg your pardon?
You heard me. I said you're all sat.
You can't do that.
Oh, I think I just have. You're not the only one who knows how to invoke the articles of this company, Presh. Now, let me see. Under Article 288A of the Companies Act, the major shareholder has the right to serve forms of each member to dissolve the board of directors.
How do you think the fans will react to that?
Oh, quite well, I think. They always seem to be chanting, sack the board, don't they?
Well, what about the bank? They won't stand for this. I mean, you still need to have a properly constituted board.
And I will. I only need 2 directors. And I still think there are enough people who understand what I'm trying to do with this club. Well, thank you, gentlemen. I think that concludes our business for today. And for the foreseeable future.
Good strike, son. That'll do you, boys. His head's all over the place.
I don't be long. Wait for me in the car park, eh?
I'd be wary of him if I was you. That's a married man.
So I've discovered.
Now, me, on the other hand, I'm very much single, unlike my bed. So, do you do lunch?
Yes, I do.
Terrific.
With Monday. I prefer the real thing to a pale imitation.
I would have thought a woman like you would understand it's quality that counts.
I knew you'd understand.
What, you reckon it's a sister?
Says she's a friend.
Not a friend of yours, then?
No, not my type.
Yeah, right, that's why you were strutting around like a peacock in training. Then you went to speak to her at the end.
I was just trained hard, that's all. And welcoming her to Rochester. So leave it, will you?
Well, I mean, it's not like you to be off your field. Don't suppose you fancy an afternoon down the bookies, do you? Cheer yourself up.
Why? Got a hot tip, have you?
I've got some very good tips. Already put £1,000 on one anti-post. Want to see how the prize fares?
Yeah. All right.
Good man. I'll see you later.
Good session, lads. Let's have the same tomorrow, eh?
Can I have a word with you about my contract?
You've got ages left on it yet.
Yeah, well, it's not good enough.
Well, you signed it, you'll have to live with it.
Yeah, well, things have changed now. It's coming on £5 a week more.
Monday, wait 5 minutes, would you?
Mrs. Block.
It won't take long. Coming in.
The chairwoman's here, lads.
Hey, you all right? You all too well?
Not really, I've just sacked the board.
What?
I'll tell you later. Can I have everyone's attention, please? I've got good news for those of you who live at the Barrens. It's all been declared safe and you can move back in there this afternoon.
Well, it's a good afternoon in front of the racing, then, I think.
So what's happened about this gas scare?
Everything's fine. The council have given it the all clear. These show that the methane levels are safe.
I'm sorry, we need an independent report. I think we're entitled to a second opinion.
That was an independent report. Look, you can tell Lizzie everything's fine, all right?
It's all a bit convenient, isn't it?
Sorry, Jamie.
I said that's all a bit convenient, isn't it?
Listen, I'm going to have them tested for you every month. But I'm not paying for your hotel suite one more night, all right?
All right.
Can I have a word?
Look, Fletch, I'm really busy. Not today, OK?
Linda. Look, don't blank me. I want what's due to me.
Okay, what are you talking about?
I'm the leading goal scorer at this club, right? If someone comes in, I should be on the same money as them.
That's not how it works here, Fletcher, and you know it.
I thought it said in my contract that I would be the highest paid player.
That was then. This is now. And anyway, you should be grateful. We rescued you from a nightmare in Mallorca.
Yeah, and I rescued this club from relegation.
And we paid you accordingly. Now, you've made your bed, Fletch, lie in it.
Yeah, maybe I might go and find myself another bed. It's the players' market these days.
Oh, for once in your life, Fletch, stop being so selfish and think about the club for a change.
Well, it weren't me. I never touched her.
What happened?
I think you fainted, Mrs. Block.
Really? I just felt a bit dizzy.
I think you need to see a doctor. Sandra, will you phone Linda's doctor, tell her we're on our way?
Really, there's no need.
Oh, yes, there is. Come on.
My contract?
And this is the best place in Harchester? You left Paris for this?
I didn't come for the restaurants. I came for the football.
Why didn't you let me know?
It all happened so quickly.
I think you can do better than that.
I meant to phone, but I kept reading about you being on modeling shoots. I was just waiting for you to come back to London so that I could arrange to meet you then. Explain.
So explain.
It means nothing, you know. Look, I don't even wear a ring. I just did it so that I could get a work permit to play in this country.
Oh, an arranged marriage. We know all about those, don't we? And have you thought about us?
Of course I have. This doesn't change things between us.
I think it does.
You're gonna love it here, darling, I'm telling you. You'll have to get yourself a whole new wardrobe just so the furniture don't show you up. Nice to be home, innit? Come then, I'll come with you. You want to get Monday's credit card off him when he gets back from training, then we can go shopping. Get you some nice leather sofas.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, I better get going. Jamie will need attending to, I expect. Are you going to be all right? Good girl. Hi, Monday, it's me, Siobhan. I was just ringing to say I'm in the new house, and I hope you're okay. I'll fix us some lunch.
Why didn't you answer it?
They will leave a message.
What's she like, then?
Siobhan. Oh, she is a good woman. Plain, simple, you know.
Really, Monday? Doesn't sound like your style.
But why are we talking about her? We should make most of the time we have before you go to Paris.
I think I'd like to meet her.
What?
Where is she?
And I expect she has gone back to the house, but...
Good. You can show me where you live as well.
You don't want to finish that?
When will they ever learn to cook pasta in this country?
Where the hell have you been? With Linda Block, mate. She collapsed. I couldn't leave her, could I?
Well, stuff that. Come on, let's go in. They're nearly off.
Wait.
Joey. No, it's coming at 7 to 4. It's a cert.
Yeah, how many times have I heard that before?
No, I'm telling you, man.
So how much you got in it?
I'll put it this way. I got it at 5 to 1, so my winnings should add up to about a week's wages. That's mine, not yours, obviously.
Jake, have you ever wondered why bookies have 3 windows to bet at for every one that pays out?
Shut up. Right, they're off. Come on, my son!
Castle taking a tug in front lead to Rigadoon in second.
I think we're making a mountain out of a molehill. I mean, I had a dizzy spell, that's all.
I see. Have you been under a lot of stress lately?
Lately. Do you know much about football clubs?
Palpitations?
Sometimes. It's been a nervous time for Harchester.
And are you eating properly?
Well, yeah, usually. I mean, I go through bouts of eating well and then losing my appetite.
Are you feeling lethargic?
Just tired every now and again. I have had a lot on my plate.
I'd like to do a few tests, you know. Blood pressure, blood test, that sort of thing.
Will it take long?
5 minutes, and I'll have the results for you in a day or so. It could be a virus of some sort, or it could be stress-related. You might have to change your lifestyle.
There's not much chance of that.
Oh, and you'll need this.
It's asking a lot. There'd be a lot of bad publicity locally.
Yeah, but don't you think the fans, you know, the people who voted you in, deserve to know what's going on inside the club? Look upon it as a civic duty, Councillor. We have to go public that she's sacked the board.
You'd be saving her from herself. Prash has only ever had the best interests of the club and the town in mind. It's nothing personal against Linda.
That's right. We stay quiet and the club goes bankrupt. But think of the effect on the town. Think of the jobs that'll be lost. Think of what everyone will say about us just quietly standing by.
Love it, you beauty, come on! Ride him out, my son, come on! Come on, show him the whip, come on! You...
Oi, my merchandise!
Donkey!
Well, what's she say?
She thinks I might have a virus or something.
Well, you've been under a lot of pressure. Come on, take you home.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm far too busy. Take me back to the club.
Linda.
Right, just do it.
I want to buy you some lunch.
It's too late for lunch.
You've got to eat. That's probably why you passed out in the first place. You're not taking care of yourself, are you? So when you let me.
Monday? Monday? Welcome to the new house. I've made you some lunch.
No, I have already eaten, Siobhan. Thank you.
Monday, aren't you going to introduce us?
Lola, this is Siobhan, my wife. Siobhan, this is Lola. My,
A fiancé.
But if you're that concerned about the damage to the club and the town, why don't you just reinstate your loan guarantees?
Well, and have my ideas ignored again?
Look, I know she sacked me, but I've always liked Linda Block. Her heart's in the right place. If we start going to the media, it'll just stir things up and make it worse.
Councillor North, if we don't put in our side of the story, it leaves the way clear for her to spin all kinds of lies about what's happening.
I've known Mrs. Block for more than 2 years now. She doesn't strike me as the sort of person to do that.
Look, it's gone free. They're not going to serve us.
Yeah, they will. Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
You'll have a table for the chairman of Harchester United, won't you?
Certainly behind you this way, please.
Thank you.
What have we got here, Presh? More plotting.
Mrs. Block, please.
I'm surprised at you, Councillor.
Come on, Linda.
There, I told you. The woman's unbalanced. It's all too much for her.
And this is getting a bit too much for me. I get the distinct feeling that I'm being used as a sacrificial lamb. If you'll excuse me.
Damn her.
Take it easy. Bide your time. There'll be some other way of getting to her. Some chink in her armour. Some secret she doesn't want us to know. There always is.
I can just clear these plates away.
But don't worry about that, Siobhan.
So, you're from Ireland?
Northern Ireland, yeah. I lived in Dublin for a wee while.
Dublin's beautiful. I did a photo shoot there once. St. Stephen's Green.
I worked in a hotel near there.
Maybe I stayed in it. If you'll excuse me. The bathroom?
It's just round there on your left.
I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I thought something like this might happen.
We both knew the circumstance. I was wondering, would you mind going over to Natasha's house?
No, I'm sure you and Lola must have a lot to talk about. Tash asked me over for a cup of tea anyway. How long do you want me to give you?
I was thinking you might spend the night there.
But I have my own room. I won't disturb you.
I would prefer it if you didn't. And it would be better for you also.
Yeah, of course.
Look, this is a bad idea. I'm not even hungry. Can't we just go home?
Don't let him intimidate you.
Ray, there is something you could do for me.
What's that?
Well, I need to come up with 2 new directors of the club. I want you to be one of them.
Me? Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. Managers are always saying that they don't have enough say in the running of the club.
That's true.
And you always reckon directors know nothing about football.
You're not wrong there, either.
So, this is your chance to put it right. You could be the link between the players and me.
That could put me in an embarrassing position, you know, with...
What? Us sleeping together? I hope we're professional enough to keep that separate. Anyway, what better way of us working together?
I don't know. I might end up losing the trust of the players. They might start worrying what they say in front of me, and I can't have that. I'll have to think about it.
Well, you've got 14 days.
I'm not that easy, Monday.
But it's just so good to see you again. I didn't realize how much I had missed you. You know, I still feel the same way about you as I did when we were younger.
You remember then? The betrothal party? Our families coming together? Exchanging rings? You don't wear mine anymore either.
That was years ago. We have both been in Europe a long time since those rituals.
But we continued the relationship, didn't we?
And we can again.
Monday, we might be used to the big wide world outside of Nigeria, but our families are not. Have you been in touch with your parents?
I've written to them.
And have you heard back from them?
Not yet.
Exactly. I understand how men and women split up so easily over here. But they are hurt, Monday. As are my parents. You have brought disgrace on my family. They became your father's friends, and now he's been shamed. Have you been away so long that you've forgotten what it would mean?
But I have done this for my father, for all of my family. You know that I send them back much of the money that I make.
But the money does not make it right for them. This is about honor.
I'm still the same, you know.
I'm so sorry, babe, but you knew where you stood, didn't you?
You're not falling for him, are you?
Of course not.
So what's she like, this fiancée?
Tall, beautiful. She's a model.
Really? What's her name?
Lola something.
Never heard of her. Look, you know you can always stay with us for as long as you want, don't you?
Thanks. I hope it'll only be for one night.
Hello, baby.
You're very affectionate. What have you been up to?
Nothing, just, chilling at Fletcher's, really.
That's worrying enough.
What's up, Siobhan?
She's going to be staying with us for the night, all right?
Oh, I thought we could have an early night.
Jamie.
All right, okay. What do you say?
I hate the way you get round me. She seems sweet, if a little plain for you.
She is a nice girl.
I suppose I should be pleased that you didn't do better for yourself. And what will happen now?
I wait 2 years, get divorced, then you and I will be together.
You expect me to wait for 2 years?
But nothing will change. We will see each other as we have always done. We always said we would have our careers for as long as we could, then we will be together.
In the meantime, I'm expected to accept that my future husband lives under the same roof as another woman.
But it is for show. We don't live together as you think.
You won't keep getting round me, Monday. I think I'm worth more than this.
Do you want me to come in?
Do you mind if you don't tonight? It's just I'm a bit tired.
Look, if you want someone to talk to, I'm here for you, you know.
For how long?
Come in. Oh, Linda, come in, sit down. And don't look so worried. It's not always bad news when doctors ask you to come in straight away.
What does it mean then?
You're pregnant.
Oh, there must be some mistake.
I'm afraid not. The tests were conclusive. You must have had some idea. You must have missed a period.
I just thought it was stress. I mean, been under a lot of strain lately.
Well, when I was treating you a couple of years ago when you were with Jerry, you would have been delighted. You were desperate to have a baby.
Yeah, well, things have changed. I mean, it would be impossible for me to have a baby right now. I've got a very demanding job, and I just haven't got the time to devote to being a parent. The club's facing a rough time, and anyway, the father's married. He's got a baby of his own. He wouldn't want this one. I don't know what to do. I can't see if there's any way I can keep it.
Look, obviously you need time to let this sink in. You can't be more than 6 weeks pregnant. We really have plenty of time to make a decision. Why don't you think about it for a day or two and then come back and see me again?
Okay. Thank you.
You'll stay for a while?
I don't think we can ask your wife to stay with friends for much longer.
She won't mind.
Are you sure? I would.
It is just a business arrangement.
I have a photo shoot in Paris on Sunday.
So stay till then.
I don't know.
Don't just disappear on me. Wait here till I get back from training, then we can discuss it.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Is this Monday Bandili's house?
Yes?
Is Siobhan Bandili at home?
No, she's across the road with friends. Can I take any message?
My name's Cassidy. This is Mr. Jones, Immigration Services. And you are?
Lola Aluku.
Can we come in, please, Miss Aluku?
What's so important? You couldn't wait till after training?
Sit down, Ray. I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? How?
How'd you think? We didn't use anything, did we?
But Oh, you said you couldn't get pregnant.
I thought I couldn't get pregnant. I've been trying for years. Ray, what are we going to do?
I think it's more a case of what you're going to do about it. I mean, what we're going to do about it.
Siobhan, you must come with me right away. People from the immigration are here. They're searching your house.
What?
Look, do you want me to ring my dad or come over there with you?
No, it's okay.
Should we ring Monday?
No. Leave him be. Let's see what they want first.
Go! You look happy, Sunshine.
Yeah, good morning.
You look like you had a good night as well. That Siobhan's a bit of a dark horse, isn't she? What's she got to do with you gambling, man?
And go. What do you want to do now, boss?
Hey?
You got anything you want to work on?
No, you sort it.
Come in, boys. Get in here. Okay, then, Buzz.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I just nipped over to a neighbour's house to borrow some sugar for our house guest cereal. Now, Lola tells me you're from the immigration service.
That's right, Mrs. Bandili.
What can I do for you? I'm afraid my husband's at train at the moment.
That's all right. We can speak to him later.
Well, can I offer you some tea or coffee? I've got the sugar now.
No, thanks. Mrs. Bandili, we're here on a routine visit. It's our policy to visit newlyweds, such as yourselves, where the marriage has resulted in one party gaining residency in Britain.
You mean you're checking whether my marriage is genuine?
Well, yeah.
What would you like to ask me?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, well, the situation's changed, yeah? Can I call you back? Thanks.
But we need to talk.
Ray, I don't really think there's much to talk about. Could have an abortion and that's that.
It's a bit sudden, isn't it? You sure that's what you want?
It's what you want, isn't it?
We need to think about all the consequences.
Such as?
Well, not just for us, for the club as well.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's all pressure needs to take the club from me, but more importantly, what about William and Kitty? I mean, what are you going to do, Ray? Leave them?
I don't know.
Thanks a lot.
Look, I do love you, you know.
Maybe. But you love Kitty and William as well, don't you? Don't you?
Yes.
Then I have to decide if I can take care of a baby all by myself. If you're not going to be with me, that is. And if you are, I have to think of the consequences of taking you away from your wife and son.
It's your decision. I'll go along with whatever you decide.
It's not that simple, Ray, is it? Look, this isn't going to work. I have to have an abortion and that's that.
Ray, the Sky crew are here.
What?
Say they're doing an interview with you.
I forgot all about it. Tell them I can't do it.
No, you have to do it, Ray. The club needs all the good publicity it can get at the moment.
Mrs. Bandili, could you just confirm who slept where last night?
Well, my husband's in my bedroom is the one at the front of the house, just above this room. And Lola slept in the blue bedroom at the end of the hall.
Well, can you then explain why I found this in your room, and in the blue bedroom a whole row of what seemed to be your clothes? How about you, Mr. Lucru?
We only moved in yesterday. We haven't got things straight.
Really?
Well, you see, I put a lot of my old clothes into the blue bedroom because Monday doesn't like them. He thinks that I should have a new look now that I'm a footballer's wife. And Lola brought me this dress from Paris as a wedding present. What do you think? You're right. It is beautiful. I'm not sure it's really me, though. Monday likes it, though. Actually, he
Yes?
asked me to wear it when we went to bed.
This won't take long, will it?
Just hang on. Ready? Well, Ray, it's been a good month for you. You must be getting nosebleeds here.
How do you mean?
Well, up 5 places, up into the dizzy heights of the top half of the table, first time in a while.
That's not that unusual.
Ray, lighten up here, eh?
Yeah, well, don't take the mickey out of our league position then, all right? Are you going to get that?
Sorry. Hey, babes. What's up? Yeah, he's here. Monday, it's a task for you.
I'm watching with your missus if I was you.
Hello? And Lola is with them?
Hey, that's my mobile.
How quickly can I have a termination?
I could have you in a clinic by this time tomorrow if that's what you wanted. But are you really sure? A while back, all you wanted was a baby.
Please, don't, Sheila. The father's somebody I have to work with every day. His wife's a good friend of mine. How can I walk around pregnant with his child in front of them both?
That is a problem, but...
Listen, if he refused to acknowledge the baby, I know I'd end up hating him for it. And if he told his wife, it'd wreck their marriage. I can't do that. I'd ruin too many lives by keeping this baby.
Are you really sure that you've thought it through?
Yes.
It seems to me the reasons for aborting it are because of the effects that it'll have on other people. I really think you should consider the effect that it'll have on you. Do you want this baby?
No. No, I really don't want this baby.
Monday, there you are. This is Mr. Cassidy and Mr. Jones from Immigration.
Yes, we met.
They saw you kissing Lola goodbye this morning when I went to Tasha's, and they thought that there was something going on. And I explained that Lola's a very old friend of yours who couldn't make the wedding, and that she's here for a few days on her way to Paris, so rather than stay in a hotel.
But you were engaged to Mr. Bandili, weren't you?
Yes. When they were about 8. Mr. Cassidy, Lola and Monday are from the same town in Nigeria. It's quite usual for families there to arrange engagements between their children. It happens all the time. It doesn't mean anything.
I'm talking to Miss Alukwu.
She's right. Monday and I are just friends.
You said you're on your way to Paris. What will you be doing there?
Modelling.
And getting married.
Yes. I can't wait.
Well, you do see how all this could be misconstrued.
Of course. Look, Monday and I are very much in love. And believe me, Mr. Cassidy, if I thought there was anything going on, I can assure you he'd know about it.
Well, that'll be all for now. Oh, you do realise your circumstances will be kept under review. We'll see ourselves out.
Hello, Kitty, love. It's me. Yeah, I'm missing you badly too. No, listen, if you need another week to sort your mum out, that's fine. I'll manage. No, there's nothing wrong. Why should there be? Yeah, go on, put him on. Hello, son. It's Daddy. When did he learn to say Dada? I hate that missing his first word. You sure you're okay? How are you coping?
Look, I'm going to leave you two alone for a while.
No, it's okay.
I don't want to make things awkward for you on Monday. I know how things are. Anyway, I want to be on my own for a while.
What are you doing?
I don't think I'll be needing that anymore.
I told you how it is. I still want to marry you. Nothing has changed.
You're already married. For the next 2 years at least. I think we should be free to go our own ways. If after that time you're free and we still want to be together, then we can think again.
Siobhan, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Mrs. Block.
Well, you don't look it. Come on, come back to mine and we'll talk about it. Get in. There you go. So, how are you settling in over here then?
Okay, I suppose. It's different from home.
You've not been to England before?
I was here for a week a couple of years ago.
Oh, holiday?
I'd hardly call it that.
Job then?
No. Actually, I came for medical reasons.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
No. Yeah. I had an abortion.
An abortion?
I think it's better for both of us if we have a clean break. I thought you loved me.
I do love you. I am doing all of this because I love you.
Then you'll know about letting someone go if you love them. If that love is real enough and strong enough, it'll survive this marriage of yours. And this time in England. If not, there's my taxi.
At least let me drive you to the airport.
No. It's better this way. Goodbye, Monday.
It seemed like the right thing to do at the time. He was unemployed. I didn't love him anyway.
Why did you come over to England? I mean, you could have had it done in Belfast.
Not in my community. I'm a Catholic. The shame of it would have been too much for my mum and dad if it had got out.
Do you regret it?
Not really. I suppose I justify it by saying that it wouldn't have been fair on the child being brought up by a single parent. Though if I'd had the money, it might have made a difference. I can try again when the time is right. And then I can provide for them properly. Can't I?
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can.
In a way, I'm glad it happened when I was so young. If I was older and I felt like time was slipping away, I don't know what I would have done. You do wonder, though.
Wonder what?
The baby would have been 2 now. Toddling, saying a few words. Wonder what it might have looked like, sounded like. It's said that children are a gift, and you should accept a gift.
Listen, you're welcome here anytime, okay?
Seems I've lots of places to stay apart from my own house, doesn't it? Anyway, I better get back there and see what's happening.
Okay.
Oh, you go on. I'll let myself out.
All right. See you later.
Hello, this is Linda Block. I can't take your call at the moment, but if you'd like to leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
It's me. Look, I meant what I said, Linda. Don't rush into anything. Don't do anything you're going to regret. You said you didn't want to ruin my life. Don't let me ruin yours. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Take care.
Next time on Dream Team.
Yes! Who is the man? I'm the man. He's lost it, mate.
Now, this isn't just a soup. This is £1,500 worth of Italian style.
1,500 quid?
Oh, mate! It's little Richard! Oh.
What have you come as?